Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match fallout show on the internet. This is officially our launch show. We are coming off the back of the West Ham Sunderland game. The score was West Ham 1, Sunderland 0. We've got loads coming up in the show. We've got discussions about Sam, the loan system, the England call-ups, lots and lots and lots to get through. Competition in the middle of it. So let's get our teeth into this game, boys. It was West Ham 1, Sunderland 0, but it was a long drawn out process, weren't it, Scotty?
It was one of the worst games I've watched. Freezing cold, boring football. One shot each team, really, that caused any danger in the first half. Second half was a bit better. I don't think really Sunderland were in it in the second half, but we just don't seem to create too many clear-cut chances. And I think, credit to Sam, he went for it a bit in the second half, bringing Cole on. But still, it weren't pretty.
Bringing Cole on? He went for it.
Well, hey, best game Cole's had for a long time.
Yeah, he did have a good game. At half time, I thought the substitutes was a bit straight. I mean, there ain't a lot to talk about in the first half. It was just drab. Apart from the Defoe chance, right?
Yeah.
He puts that in, and I think that's a long afternoon for us.
Well, we're lucky it wasn't a Jermaine Defoe 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Because he would have buried that in the top corner.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Defoe, he can just he create chances, and we're lucky enough he weren't on form today. So
yeah, I mean, he normally smashes one in about 30 yards against us, doesn't he? But
we nearly did. I mean, that miss was atrocious. If I'm honest, I think he scored that.
I think with Sunderland, I thought they was going to be a lot better than what they was. I think with the new manager, I thought they was going to be up for it a lot more, but they were just as poor as us.
I think he just basically set them up to not concede.
Yeah,
I think they had a bit more still than they did last week. I mean, last week was atrocious.
They couldn't get any worse.
I think losing Wes Brown early on as well didn't help them. Well, I wouldn't say it helped us either, really.
No, I don't think it helped us.
I don't know, it's just the pace of the game. It seemed lethargic from both sides. It wasn't really.
For me, West Ham goes side to side too much.
Yeah,
Sacco's no good up top when he's over with back to goal. It's pointless.
But to be honest, it reminded me a bit of Maiga.
Yeah,
up front on his own, you know what I mean? He just seems to. I mean, he scored, which you can say a lot of Maiga don't do.
He scored when we were more attacking.
Yeah.
So I said, Sam did go for it a bit more.
Yeah, I
think
think
he was a lot more positive than he normally is.
I think it was right to take Jarvis off. I think Jarvis was very poor in the first half.
I didn't think he was.
I thought he played away. He put a couple of decent balls in.
Running, his work rate, he can't fault, but he can't cross the ball.
Oh, he put one lovely cross in.
Yeah, with Nolan.
But I think he's playing the wrong side, isn't he? He's a right footer, he ain't a left footer. He should be on the right wing. And this is what I don't understand. I know we're going to go off subject, but when Carroll's playing, you want players like Downing on the left crossing the ball and Jarvis on the right crossing.
But I thought he put one beautiful ball in for Nolan. It was the first of a few penalty shouts we had this afternoon. He put one beautiful ball in for Nolan. To be fair, if he'd have chucked himself, he might have scored. Obviously, the tug back, hindered him. But when you look at the ball he put in, when he brought Cole on for him, I even said to him at the time, I said, what's he doing? Because that's the sort of ball that Cole wants to be getting on the end of. You know what I mean? Like, I thought he'd done all right. I didn't think he had too bad a game, to be honest, Jarvis.
No, I thought he played all right.
But we needed two up top.
To start, yeah. Let's go through the lineup. We got Cresswell, Ginge, Coyote, Jenkinson. 5 across the middle, which was Jarvis, Nolan, Noble, Song,
Downing,
and then Saka up top. At home to Sunderland, when you're needing a win, I mean, Sunderland have just been absolutely destroyed at home by a poor Villa side.
Yeah.
All right, they're resurgent, but what is he doing? What is he playing at? What's that? Right.
The thing is, I was saying that it should have been a game where he should have gone for it today. I don't see why Nenny hasn't been given a chance.
Today,
Amafitano, both of them, put them both on. Yeah. Let them run at Sunderland. Why have Nolan, Song and Noble in the same team?
Yeah,
that's an away game. You do that.
That's when you want to slow the game down. And
Sunderland were there for the taking today.
I think that's what I've been saying for the whole season. Though it just seems to just go with what he's got. Apart from Jarvis coming in, it's a false change. There's no tactical genius to him. Do you know what I mean? There's no tactics behind it. Just sort of shoves out that team. I mean, that's more or less the team that played last week. Am I wrong?
Yeah, apart from Jenkinson's in for O'Brien.
Yeah.
I don't think that was.
No, I think
that was the 11.
much, wasn't it?
Absolutely destroyed against Arsenal.
Well, the thing is, with the Arsenal game, they didn't even come out of second gear. They could have won 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
there last week.
Absolutely destroyed against Arsenal. You've got players returning, players on the bench that we can play different formations now. But he shoves the same 11 out. Yeah. I think that's why people get absolutely fucking pissed off with him. If I'm quite honest with you,
I'm pissed off with him playing the way like that at home. Why are we playing one up front at home
against Sunderland?
Yeah, but why are we playing one up front at home anyway? We're at home. We're not we're not going away trying to get a point.
So what would you have gone then? 4-4-2?
I think so. If he's going to play Nolan, if Carlton Cole's not fit to play in 90 minutes and we ain't got and Nene's not fit and you want to play Nolan, put him up front.
I'll tell you what I would have done. I would have put Song, Jarvis, Downing, Nene.
Yeah.
And Cole and just to give them a go, it's an attacking side.
Yeah. But that's just you don't know how fit Cole is. He's only just come back from injury, hasn't he?
He had a good game tonight.
It was the Carlton Cole where everything sticks to his feet. It was the Carlton Cole that we love, not the Carlton Cole we hate.
No, I love Carlton. Carlton's a good player, but he's coming towards the end of his time. But apart from the game, which, let's be fair, had absolutely nothing to talk about for 90 minutes apart from 3 penalty shouts. How many of them penalties were penalties?
2.
2.
One was marginal.
An handball, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was the handball. Johnson. The Nolan second half when he.
Was he actually offside for that? Because he didn't look it from right.
No, he wasn't.
It didn't. Well, the commentators were saying it was a penalty.
Yeah. Linesman bottled it. The linesman on the side I sit, which is the Betway, he was awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah.
I think when Defoe went through and hit that shot, he was about 5 yards offside. Looking at it from where we were.
But right, we've spoke about this in the previous weeks. The standard of officiating is getting poor. There was one yesterday. They had a decision yesterday. Today. Man City.
West Brom.
Sent off the wrong man after a minute.
Yeah, but that happened the other week with Wes Brown and John O'Shea. I mean, how do you mix them two up?
It's just.
Yeah.
Wes Brown looks like a baked bean. But he's got a tan like a baked bean, isn't he? Let's be fair. But it's the standard of officiating in the Premier League is getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And
it's been a couple of seasons.
Yeah, today was no different. I thought the second penalty shout was a definite penalty. I think that was the most definite out of the 3.
It was like a rugby tackle.
Yeah.
Was that on Nolan?
Yeah, Nolan twice.
But weren't it given offside? Yeah. Anyway,
that's the one they go offside. But
it wasn't.
I think we looked.
He got wrestled round. He's facing one way and he got wrestled round the other way. So the referee bottled it.
Right, before we talk about the goal, let's have a quick discussion about Nolan, because he's the player we like to discuss the most on the show, because we can never agree, when he's had good games, when he's had bad games. Good game or bad game?
I think he had a right game today. I think he played quite well.
Yeah, I think he played all right. I've seen him play better in the last few weeks.
I thought we were carrying him again.
See,
but I don't think, as much as I and Nolan, one of his biggest fans, I'm now coming to the thing, I don't blame him. I blame Sam for putting him in the positions he puts him. As I said, I would have put Nolan up top with Xhaka.
Yeah.
Because he can hold the ball up, but he come off way too late for me. He should have come off instead of Jarvis, to be honest.
I thought he was doing a good job. I thought he was getting in the box well, doing the Nolan of old more.
He made a nuisance of himself, wasn't he, in the box?
He's still, to me, we're still carrying him.
Right, so
he ain't a starter for me.
No, but next week, not next week, after the international break, our next game, Reid will be back, so Kyoto will be back in there, and Nolan will probably be out of the team.
Yeah.
He's got to be.
Yeah,
he's got to be.
To be honest.
So, this was a must-win game. We won it in the 88th minute. Sacco strike, good goal.
Good
excellent finish. What is the problem with us of late? Why have all the goals dried up all of a sudden?
I look back at since Carroll come back, and we just seem to change the way we play.
More direct.
Well, no, because when you look at the stats, we were direct with Valencia and Sacco, but now we're more get it out wide. And yeah, you get it out wide when you've got players like Carroll going to get in the box and get on the end of a cross, but we ain't. I know we've scored quite a lot of headers, but it ain't Sacco's strong point.
I don't think there's been any width all season. I think that's the widest I've seen us play.
No, we have. When we do get wide, we get wide too much. We get to the edge of the box where other teams are trying to thread a pass through to a striker making a run. We're trying to knock the ball side to side. You get Danny over on the right hand side or the left hand side. Instead of running down the wing trying to bang the ball in a box or running at a player, he's looking up to see who's on the right to cross it to a crossfield ball. It's pointless. Yeah, if you're winning a game and you want to keep the ball, fair enough. But we've done that when we lost. When we lost to Chelsea, we kept going wide.
We don't. I don't think. I think that one of the problems, mate, is we ain't used the flanks enough. I thought that was one of our. We ain't used the channels enough. You know, we played very narrow.
But at the start of the season, we did. Look at all the goals we were scoring from crosses.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as Carroll come back, we were looking to go wide.
But the thing is, I think like with Saka and Valencia, they're a lot quicker than Carroll, so they're moving the ball quicker, getting the ball in the box quicker.
But we were going, but we were direct, in the right way.
Yeah,
we weren't just ump the ball up, hope Carroll wins it, or hope Carroll holds it on and flicks it on to someone else.
So what do you put this down to? The manager?
Yeah. He's got one style of playing and one style only.
Right, we got to win today. It was important to win today because that's the first win since whole in December, I think.
Yeah.
January.
Yeah, and it was it was important to get the win. We got the win. Obviously, according to you, like regardless of Sam. So the contract, the season. Right, let's talk about the season first. Great. Where do we expect to be this time at the end of the season? Where do we expect to finish on current performances?
Probably about where we are now.
Yeah.
About 9th, 10th, I reckon.
Yeah. Would that be an improvement?
Yeah, it's an improvement.
Yeah. It's not really with the start of the season we had.
That's the problem.
That's the gutting thing is the way we started off this season. I really thought we was going to be guaranteed top 8, top 6 maybe.
But do you think at the start of the season, like now we're about where we should be? Do you think like we were playing above ourselves at the start of the season?
I don't think we beat Man City and Liverpool at home, and we deserved to win it. It wasn't a scrappy 1-0 win.
No,
we outplayed City. We outplayed. We annihilated Liverpool at home. It was 2-0 up after about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's down to that.
The thing is, I think.
Do you think
at the start of the season, right? Come this time of the season, we'll be 10th.
You'd have taken it.
Yeah, I would have taken it.
But we had a good start.
Yeah.
As the contract dispute, I mean, obviously Sam hasn't signed a new contract. Has that affected us at all? Do you think that's what? Is he just seeing out his tenor, or is he just?
No, do you know what I think I'd put it down to? I think it's the lack of action in the transfer window, and injuries has cost us again.
Yeah.
Just like it did last season.
I think with the Sam contract, we knew from the start of the season that he wouldn't be signing a contract till the end of this season if he was offered a new one. So I don't think that's distracting because everyone knows where they are.
Well, let's talk about right. We got into Arsenal last week, right? I just wanted to bring one thing up before we talk about Sam. We went to Arsenal last week. Again today, we've got one fit centre half. One, Colish has come back, so you can say we've got one fully fit striker. Although there's been stories this week about Zarate not playing so much at QPR, we've got 2 first team forwards out on loan. And before Henry got injured, how do you say his name? Henry or Henry?
Let's call him Emery.
Let's call him, all right, Emery. Before Henry got injured, another centre half out on loan, who was doing brilliantly. I know he's got injured now, but why have them players gone on loan when our squad is so thin? We had a geezer on the bench today. I don't even know who he is.
Who's that?
What's his name? De Carvalho or something?
Yeah.
Probably one of the youngsters.
Yeah.
Even still.
The thing for me is, right, Poyet went out on loan beginning of the season.
Another one, yeah.
They called him back and didn't play him, right? So if you're doing that with a Poyet, Why aren't you doing that with the other players? Why aren't you putting callback clauses in their contracts? I don't understand. If you're doing that with him, and the kid ain't played.
I don't think Poyet was a callback. I think he was only there for a month.
I'm sure they pulled him back when he was at Huddersfield. They called him back early.
I thought he was just on a month's loan. It ran.
But why haven't that? Just as you said there, Gray. Why haven't they got? Have they taken money for these players? You think? Why haven't they got callback clauses? Because if you're short, that's the whole point of the loan system, surely. That when you're short, if you're borrowing players to other teams, you know, why aren't we calling them back?
Other clubs do it, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
We're not in the know, are we? We don't know about contracts and.
I mean, do you think they just think, well, they're on the fringes of the first team, but they're not, you know, not quite ready to break into it. So we'll send them out, and even if it leaves you short, they'll get a bit of experience somewhere else. So they do eventually come back.
I had quite a lengthy discussion with my father-in-law last week. I must apologise to him, but we was talking about, and he was saying about, you know, the short-sightedness of it, and I was saying it was short-sighted, and he was saying they wouldn't leave it like that. It's got to be something else. But obviously we're not in the know. But surely that's just common sense to put callback clauses into your players' contracts when we've got a squad as thin as ours, especially with injury records and things of our defenders and forwards.
Do you think it might be they just don't want to take the gamble putting them in a, you know, the high pressure Premier League games?
I think what it probably is that the other teams won't take them on loan unless it's a clause that they can't be called back.
11th hour deals and all that nonsense.
It's like, look at Jenkinson. Do you think we would have
kept him?
No. So that's probably what it is. The clubs who these players are going to must put it in that he can't be called back. But, you know.
All right, let's move on to Sam. Big debate. Will he be there next season?
I don't think so.
Ryan?
I think he will.
You think he will?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I think he'll be there.
I don't think he will.
No.
I don't think he will, but
I think if he's going to go, it's going to be his decision.
Yeah.
He's not going to sign the contract.
Obviously there's talk about him going to Sunderland, and they left to offer him another boatload of money like we did, especially if they go down. Do you think that would you know, I wouldn't call him a mercenary, but do you think money would persuade him to go?
Of course it would. When you're a manager, you know, it ain't about, you want the high profile, the big clubs, but at the end of the day you've got to earn a living. And if you can earn twice the amount of money you're going to earn going to manage Sunderland, getting them back in the Premiership if they go down, you're going to take it, ain't you? It's all about money at the end of the day.
I think it all depends.
He ain't going to get offered a Chelsea, a Man City, a Man United job. You know, he's not. He thinks he's good enough to manage Real Madrid. I don't fucking think he is, but still, you know. But that's it. Sunderland get down. He's the manager you want to get you up.
I don't want him next season.
I'm fed up with the football.
Just fed up with it. Yeah,
I'm sort of the same now. I mean, I'm a big Sam fan, but I think I'm sitting there today. It was like watching last season. That's what I felt like. And yeah, I mean, you're probably right. It probably is a good thing for him to go.
I'd rather him go in the position we're in now, where we're moving forward.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is him going. Is that if he stays next season,
you're guaranteed
to stay Premier League football. We'll get a couple of new signings in. We'll probably finish around mid-table again, going into the new stadium. I don't want to bring someone in who's got no experience, but a new start, and it goes wrong. Our last season at the Boleyn, we're scrapping for relegation. That's the only thing that worries me.
So if, in the scenario that he goes, Graham, who's coming in? Who would you like to see come in? Let's talk about some of the rumours of the people that's rumoured to be coming in, and who would you like to see personally?
There was a couple of names banded around earlier in the week. Was it Klopp and Benitez?
I'd love it to me all sexy.
No, but I mean, Klopp, I think he's a great manager. I'd love to see him as, but I just can't see that. I can't see that happening.
I don't see the obsession with this Klopp. Personally, I don't see the obsession with him. He's in a relegation battle.
Not now.
We're not now, but you know, they've had some of their bigger players. He's been in a relegation battle with fucking Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
Fuck me, if he comes to West Ham, might as well put us in League 2 now.
Yeah, but then look how many big clubs over the years in the Premier League have struggled. You know,
and then he got
Not to that
Dortmund to the
extent.
Champions League final. He won 2 consecutive Bundesliga titles.
So did AVB.
I mean, I'd love to see someone like Klopp at West Ham.
I can't see it happening though.
You never know.
So-
What other team at the moment can offer a manager what we're going to give someone
That's
in
it.
2 years?
That's it. That's
Money.
What about
a new
Ancelotti?
stadium?
Ancelotti.
There's been rumours of him losing his job at Madrid. They're under pressure. He said a couple of seasons ago, I think, that he would manage West Ham. Why not? And
I just, it's just so risky who you bring in.
The thing is, all these names are getting touted around, all these big names. We'll end up with Billy Davis or something like that. You know, that is West Ham. We'll end up with Billy Davis or Dave Besson. You know what I mean?
Mike Bassett.
You look at the managers we've had. They're saying Eddie Howe.
who?
Eddie Howe, is it?
He's a good manager, but I think he needs a few more
Future.
years to
Nah,
learn.
he doesn't need nothing. He'd never be West Ham manager. I won't have it.
So I can't see that because
Says Ryan.
he's doing well. He's doing well with Bournemouth. But how many times we see a manager do well in the lower league, step up to the Premier League?
I'll rule off a couple now. The geezer at Southend, Phil
Brown.
Phil Brown,
Not proven.
Danny Wilson.
Yep.
Who else?
Paul Jewell.
Paul Jewell, yeah.
Nigel Pearson.
Nigel Pearson.
Oh, look at Nigel Atkins now.
Nigel Atkins.
Brilliant job at Leicester getting him up.
But
And
Paul,
he ain't going to keep him up.
Paul Lambert at Villa.
Yeah.
Absolutely flying in a championship, doing a good job at the club they're at. They make that step up to the next level, and they just lose it.
Mick McCarthy.
Mick McCarthy.
Neil Warnock.
Everyone's former player, Paul Ince.
I want to.
No, but that's
I don't
it.
even want to mention his
No,
name.
but that's it. Look what he done at MK Dons, coming to Premiership with Blackburn.
Di Canio.
Yeah.
Brilliant at Swindon.
Di Matteo to a certain extent.
Yeah.
He won the Champions League.
Yeah,
He won the Champions League with someone else's team.
yeah.
To be honest.
He didn't. Yeah, he wasn't.
They basically fluked it to the final.
Exactly.
So, who would you like to see? Quickly, reel it off because we've got to move on.
I don't know. Benitez.
Yeah, I'd go for Jurgen Klopp if we could get him.
Klopp or Benitez.
I'll say Benitez as well. That's all I'd like to see in charge. Even though the Chelsea fans absolutely hated him, but I think it'd be perfect for us. I think that's how we would sort of move forward.
And
to
he's
where
got
we're going.
Premiership experience.
Yeah,
That's what we
exactly.
need.
Yeah, exactly. Although not in relegation fights and things like that, you know. So
I'd like to see Bilic, but I don't think Bilic has got enough.
Judas.
But still,
Everyone
that's
always
who I'd like
forgets.
to see.
I've seen people today earlier in interviews telling me Bilic. There's only one man for the job. Bilic. He turned his back on us in mid-season when we was in a relegation fight.
If it stayed on until we stayed up.
Though with Redknapp.
I don't give a shit anyway to me. I don't care about Bilic. Let's go on. Right, the England squad. We've got a break next week because of the international break. The England squad again announced. No West Ham names in it. There should have been at least 2.
Noble should be in it.
Noble
should be in it.
right?
Yeah, well, you know he's never going to get in it, but I think
Over
Creswell. Who?
Delph?
Yeah, why not? What's
Yeah.
Delph doing at Villa?
Exactly.
Play around.
Exactly. You look at the stats.
I think Creswell should have deserved to call up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you some of the names that got in it, right? That I was absolutely perplexed by. Phil Jones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Theo Walcott.
Yep.
Who's the 2 left backs? Gibbs.
Gibbs. He took 3 left backs. Gibbs, Baines, and
The Southampton kid, wasn't it?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Why is
Shaw.
he there?
Yeah. Why is Shaw in it? Why?
Been playing.
Because
Yeah, he's been playing his shit.
look at the clubs.
Yeah,
All top
that's
4
it.
clubs.
That's all they care about.
I said that earlier. I sent a tweet out earlier in the week saying I think if you're in them top 4 to 6 clubs, I think it's harder to play yourself out of the team than play yourself in it.
Yeah.
You know. So
The thing is, they're bench warmers. Some of them.
Shaw
For a
is
big club.
definitely. I mean, Shaw's
Because they
terrible.
play for that big club.
The thing is, we've got 2 games, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got who's the qualifier against?
Lithuania,
and then we've got Italy away, haven't we? So
Yeah. The thing is, when you
That'd be a
look at it, but you look at the stats, you look at the form, things like that. It goes to show that the England team's not picked on the stats of the players or the form of the players.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
say Harry Kane because he's got the amount of goals that he's got, but you look at the other players. Danny Welbeck what's he do? He nicks the ball off defenders and pops up with the odd goal. You know, Sturridge, I know he's come back.
I'm going to defend Welbeck there. I'm not going to go into these players because they're not our players, but I'm going to defend Welbeck. I like Welbeck's work rate.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
especially for England.
It's good work rate, but
I think he's better.
You've not got a forward playing for your country for your work rate. You've got a forward playing for your country to bang the ball in the back of the net.
Anyway, I'll tell you what. We'll end it there. Their loss is our gain at the end of the day because we get to rest
when they do, they get injured. So
right, let's move on a little bit. We did have a Facebook page made. You can check that out on Facebook. Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. We've been running. How long we've been running? 2 weeks.
Yeah, not even that. I think Facebook.
I think it's just about 2 weeks. 2 weeks we've been running. Coming up 2 weeks. We've got over 1,000 likes, which is absolutely fantastic. And we'd like to thank every single person that has liked us on Facebook and followed us on Twitter. And our website is coming. How long for the website, Scotty? I keep on asking you everywhere. How long for it?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well,
I'll chase him up this week. We need to sit down with him.
Yeah. So we've got 1,000 likes. We did tweet. We did send a message on Facebook saying that once we got to 1,000 likes, we'll be giving away a prize, which is a West Ham scarf, which we've got over there. 1,000 likes, so we'll be picking that winner. Should we
two winners?
Two winners. Sorry, two winners. Sorry, right? The administrator's spoken. Two winners.
Because I said two on the video.
two winners. Two
don't
winners
want to get sued or anything.
And we'll be picking them. Should we pick them now? Can we pick them now?
Well, do you want to pick them there, or do you want to?
We'll pick them.
We'll just post it on Facebook.
Okay. All right, we'll post that. We'll post the winners on Facebook. We'll pick two winners from now. So to celebrate our launch, we are giving away a very special prize. We will be giving away weekly prizes on Post Match Pint for rib rolls and hot sauces. What?
It's making me laugh.
For rib rolls and hot sauces from the Rib Man. You can follow him on Twitter at the Rib Man. But yeah, this week we're going to give away a very special prize. I'll let Ryan tell you what the prize is because it is quite special. I'm quite touched.
Is it special?
Yeah, it is special.
What is it?
Special. You know what it is.
We're going to be giving away a signed Julian Dix picture.
Signed. Hand signed.
Yeah, and signed by him. No, I'm only joking. A voucher for the Rib Man.
Hot sauce.
Follow him at the Rib Man. Bottle of hot sauce from the at the Rib Man. Scarf?
Yeah, another scarf. Yeah, another scarf.
Well, should we chuck in?
Well, I don't know. Well, go on, Sky. I'll let you name a little prize that you can chuck in.
Anything under £3.
I'll get you a car freshener from the club shop as well. So.
Yeah, all right, a car freshener and a nodding dog. We'll send that. We'll put that in as well. Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, you can. The way we enter this, we're going to do this competition. What we're going to do is we're going to put on a photo up here. So you'll be able to see it. Everyone look up, because it's going to be there.
There.
See it? Yeah? And the best caption, so the way you win it is you subscribe to our channel, and in the comment section you put the best caption to this photo here, and the one that makes us laugh wins the prize. And yeah, so brilliant. What we're going to go on now?
Could I just say, I hope you do put a photo up there, because we're going to look like nutters just going like that. It's there.
No, I will. I'll put a photo there. Right, Scotty, what we had during the week? What we got results wise?
Great win for West Ham ladies.
West Ham ladies, what? 5-1, wasn't it? Yeah, brilliant.
Excellent, ladies.
Well done, ladies. We'll round of applause there. Round of applause, ladies. And there was another one, wasn't there, right?
Yeah, the under 11s.
Yeah.
They won the Futsal Premier League Cup.
Well done,
yeah. Our next Premier League game, which we will be going to, there'll be a post-match pint for our next home game. Who's our next home game for?
Stoke.
Yeah, there'll be a post-match pint after that. But we have got a special edition, because all four of us are going to Leicester in a couple of weeks' time. So there'll be a post-match drive.
I haven't told my missus yet.
There'll be a post-match drive.
In the morning we're going. So.
Bank Holiday Bonanza.
Yeah, we'll be doing interviews in and around the ground if we can. Not like West Brom when we got the camera taken off of us, but yeah, we will be doing interviews in and around the ground. So if you do see us, come and see us and get yourself interviewed and on camera. We've got loads of stuff coming up on the channel. We've got loads of stuff lined up. We've got fan interviews, player interviews, special we're going to do some special celebrity West Ham. We've got loads of stuff coming on the channel. So if you are new around here and this is the first time you're watching us, please subscribe. This is our launch show, and I think we've all done a fantastic job to get it off the ground, boys. I think it's going to be a good season. So I think we'll leave it there for this evening. Do follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. You would have seen all of our Twitter handles, so if you want to give us a follow, give us a message. Any comments during the week and for the next games, you can always find us on Twitter or Facebook. So that'd be it. Come on, you irons.